Tonight, students across the state are getting ready for one of life's biggest milestones, walking across that graduation stage. But there are big questions about the future of education in Minnesota, from how students are performing in the classroom to whether families can afford the cost of college. And we are digging into both tonight. We're starting team coverage with Pilar Pedraza and a study that gives us a clearer picture of where students in Minnesota stand academically. Pilar?
Well, Kevin, the latest education scorecard shows that some schools in Minnesota are doing better, but not all of them. And one of the big dividers appears to be income in ways you may not expect. They're pointing to something called the U-shaped recovery. And basically what they're saying is that low-income schools and high-income schools are both improving. High income more than low income. Low income because they had access to federal dollars, high income because they had access to dollars within the community. Meanwhile, the majority of schools, those in the middle income brackets, they haven't gotten any money help from anyone, and they are not improving.
I mean, if it was easy to solve, it would be solved.
Jennifer Stern leads Great Minnesota Schools, an organization she says
works to ensure that every child in Minneapolis is attending a great school.
She says test scores from state content exams to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, or NAEP tests, and even the ACT and SAT show not all Minnesota kids are getting a great education.
There seems to be something there in terms of the fact that we're just not performing as well as we used to, especially in comparison to many other states.
David Schultz, a political science professor at Hamline University, recently dug deep into the numbers.
I'm not a K through 12 person, but I do know statistics.
And shared his findings in an opinion piece in the Minneapolis Times.
Minnesota, in terms of K through 12, is not performing anywhere near the way it did, let's say, a decade or even 20 years ago. We're kind of living on reputation.
I agree.
At least for some families.
We work a lot with community organizations that work in communities of color. And if you talk to any of those families, they will tell you that their kids are not getting what they need.
Stern points to the Education Scorecard, an annual national look at education data from test scores to attendance records. Released this week, it says, for example, that in math, Minnesota kids are still about 3/4 of a grade behind where they were before the pandemic.
Minnesota does not look great.
She thinks there are a number of reasons, from a lack of expectations in the classroom.
Our kids are fully capable, but our schools are not putting in front of them grade level materials. They're not coaching and developing our teachers.
To funding. Not so much the amount, because
states that spend almost half of what we spend are getting better outcomes.
But where and how we're spending that money.
We just have to make sure that those dollars are spent the right way.
Now, one suggestion the scorecard makes to at least stabilize the reading numbers is resorting to what are called science of reading reforms. Things like Minnesota's READ Act that passed a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, Stitt says that READ Act doesn't have any teeth to it. There's no accountability. And in fact, there's even a study that was supposed to come out a year ago from it that hasn't come out yet. We'll be looking into that. From St. Paul, Pilar Pedraza, 5 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Pilar.